Hi, welcome back. We go on with a tutorial series about tank. So we start again. We add mesh cube, scale down. Bring it in front, scale Y. Take the face down there and put them at the start of the roundness there. Then Shift D, put them down there. X delete that face and extrude till that point. Then we bring it down once again and a little bit to the side. That means we take that one and bring them there. Then we extrude the down face, extrude, and grab Z. Then we make that longer. Till there. Then we take the complete face and bring that down there. Next one, extrude. Then we need one there, here, and bring it into. So we get here this one and bring them into. Then we need another one because for the roundings there we need some at the start of the roundness and at the end of the roundness, and in the middle to get it bended. So we go there, then I extrude again one time and extrude it to the down point. That was the first part. We look what we have to do else. It should have a bevel around that and each part here should be rounded up. So to do that we need here a loop. Then we get them with background selection, circle selection till that point. Control B, move the mouse and roll the middle mouse button. So we have the first thing banded. So the second one is here, Control B, move the mouse. And the last one is that one. Good. Now we need here this part there. And then we have the base structure. We only have to bevel the outside ribs. So we select them. And try to bevel that. So Control B, move the mouse. We get there with less width. I think that is okay. Then we need there an object shade smooth, and that's the first one. Bring it till the side there. File, save. Now the next one. We got that here, so add mesh circle. No, we make it other way. We add curve, circle curve, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down. Then we take there the curve and say it should be thicker. We must look where we are there. It is full, that is good. Then we need here the size somewhere. Offset extrude, one of that is it. So we can make here 0 and get that more there. What is that? That is not what we want. X delete, we must do it again. Add curve, scale down, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down, and now we need the offset, so we go in the middle there and play with these values. Depth is it, the bevel depth that you can use for that. And we need only the half one, so we can look from the top and Alt C to convert it as a mesh. Object, we need to convert to sphere, but we need to mesh, convert as mesh. We look around, but we see nothing. That is not good. So I try to find that with F3. Convert to mesh from curve. Yes. Now we can top view with selection, with background selection, B box selection, and X delete the vertices. So that is left. And we extrude that in the y-axis. So one is done. Grab it there. And we take the next one. So add mesh circle. Think 24 is okay. Scale down. Rotate X 90 degrees. Edit mode, extrude scale, bring it in front, A to select all, extrude to the y-axis, and now bevel each edge. This one and that one. Good. The back faces we don't need. So we can go behind them and open up here. So we go to that selection with the circle selection. And then we delete them. X delete edges. Good. We need their smooth, so add shade smooth. Then we need another one there, so Shift D, place them there, make them a little bit smaller. And that should be it. Good. Bring them by the side. File, save. Now this mystery type there. Add mesh on cube. Scale down. Bring it in front. Scale Y. Then we take the down edge. And bring them there. Then we extrude the top face. Extrude till there. So then next one, extrude again, and here we need this point, so we go there. No, we go there. Good, that is the first part. Now we go on with the down part. So we extrude that and bring it there. Must look the thickness, but I think it is the same. So we make that here smaller maybe. That means we take here the local axis or the normal axis. We take the normal to plug it there, but we must bring it more there, such like that. That is okay. Now we have to straighten that up here. So we take that, that, and that with global axis. And bring it in front. Good. That a little bit more to the front. Nearly done. This one must come up. So then we extrude that again. And scale X. Rotate Y. Scale X. Make the middle loop and get that more down. Good. So we have only to bevel now. So we tried here, Control B, move. Then also at this point. And that point too. And that one. Good. We can use that in the curve and at the back part. There at the front. And down at the tip. Good, I think that was it. We only must bevel them on the edges, the outer rim. So Shift D makes secure copy, file, save. Then we go on. We first apply the rotation scale of the object. Then we start to select the whole outline, and then we bevel them. Control B, move the mouse. Good. That's it. Object shade smooth. Done. Good. We bring that in front of the other object. So bring it in front. Such like that. Then that at the top, grab it there. Can be a little bit smaller. And should be in front. Then we get that one in the middle. Grab there, and it must be smaller. Grab there, and bring it in front. So we must look where we got that. Behind us. Okay, so we go back there. Good. Next one. That comes to the end of it. Grab there. And simply bring them back to the other one. So grab it. Then bring it in front. That's good. File, save. So we need some round parts here, the half of a sphere, and then the 6 counted screws there. So at first we make them, add mesh UV sphere with 24. Then we scale down. We get in front, top view, numpad 7, edit mode, bird selection, Alt A, disable selection, with background selection, B for box selection, and delete the vertices. Done. We can scale them a little in the Y, and that's it. I think that is too much here for that little part, so we try another sphere. Add mesh sphere, one with 12. Should be enough. Scale down, top view, and select with B box selection. Then we have that. Scale Y and give them a shade smooth. And from far it looks as good as the other. So we don't need that here, so we move them M to move to the rest collection. Then we set them where it should be later, but before we can do that we must get this outstanding part here. That means we only need to make that here more out. So we take the back room. So we can simply take that thing here. Only must look that we not mark too much. And you see there that is too much. That one, this and that one. Good. Then we extrude scale the whole thing, but we must think about that we scale that in the Z to get it not that much, and scale it in the Y and in the X, so that we have a good result between. So when we get now that here and plug that a little to the other, we will get a good result there. So bring them nearly there, maybe we can control that later. So we go back to material mode and we'll see what we got. He had shading errors in. Now we must look what he done there. Here that word seems to be wrong, or he has a double. And when we look, that here is the problem, because it is not closed till the other. But we select this whole part and try first to, well, no, that's bad, so we go back, Control Z, Z. So there is a tool that is made for such, it's called Inset Faces. I never worked with that, so I hope that makes sense. Right mouse button and move. Don't work. We have selected all, so right mouse button move, don't work. Then left mouse button move, don't work. Yeah, so we have a problem, Houston. Yeah, that is the not good part and such. Then we should make it like ever, make it manually. Or to say it better, I make it word by word. So what we have there, double words, that is bad. So we select all, mesh, clean up. Match by distance, 13 was too much. So we got that part. We extrude them till there. That is okay. I hope so. Then we shade that flat. So that's not that bad. Then we take this part and extrude them out. So we have that. We can now bring that here to the same size as the others and close that here with F. So we have that. We shade that smooth, flat. So then we go on with the next section. So from there till there, we extrude, bring it in front, a little bit deeper maybe, such like that, and then we close that with F again. So F, good. You see every time he gets here this shading arrows, So every time we have to flatten that. And so we go on complete around. And then we can set the others. Good. That means we take that here, extrude, bring it in front, a little bit down. Good. Then we get that out, extrude, and bring it simply there, and then close that one. Same here. And down here. So that's fine. We take that extrude until the set axis and scale Z0. So we can get this both a little bit more outside. And then we take that here to bring that out, extrude till the x-axis, then the whole top line from there till there, extrude and bring them out, not too much. Now we close that part too. Done. So the top line is not there, so we have to extrude it there and close that part, and at least that here up and close this part here. Good. So we have that after 10 hours. So I'm not afraid of that, but sometimes it doesn't make sense to make it other. So shade flat. And I want to have them all on the y-axis, so scale y0, so there's absolutely straight line. Here you see shading errors, that means we need their loop, Control R, and set them till that position there. Good. This middle part section should be, wow, go back, Control Z, and get them, grab Z down and scale Z0. Good. As I said before, we get that whole part to the back. So we extrude and bring that backward. So we have a thickness in there. And now we have only to bevel this edge here. Go back. So we look what we get. Yeah, that's it. Control B and move. I think that is enough. We have shading errors there, so at first we go object mode, object, apply the rotation scale of the object, then we check the whole mesh, so we clean up, delete losses, nothing. A to select, clean up and merge by distance, 2 was too much. And now we try it again. So Control B and move, and it happens again. So we have here overlaying parts or such. We should recalculate the whole mesh in the normals. So normals recalculate outside. But it's okay, then we don't uh, make that this way, we make it other way, no problem. We shade it simply smooth, and then we have that. Good, we want to set these half balls. Bring it there, in front. A little bit to the side. Then Shift D one time, bring it there, Shift D another time, there. The other one sits there. Here. And when we look that here we can move to the rest collection. And Shift D place one there. And a little one there. Okay. Nearly done. Here we have only dead ones. So we can Shift D, take one of them. And then take an array modifier. And bring here 1 and there is 0 value. Then we need more space between them. And it is in the minus direction. So give -2. Then we need a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. So we type in 12 here. Done. Yeah, it's hot in Germany, so I must make there some air cooler. Good. So we can make that here longer till that point, -4.3. So we've done that too. File, save. So we need this holder for put it under the tank. We must only look how that is fitted. Yeah, that's it. Okay. A little bit mystery thing, but no problem. We think. Mesh cube. Scale down. So we start with that one. We bring it in front. We must see that from outside before. Good, I get a beer. I'm back in seconds. So you're on. We go edit mode to take the selection here and bring it a little up like that. Then here starts around this 2, so there's that point. So we need the back side. So we extrude that face. till that point. We move this part a little up, and then this whole face out. Extrude in the z-axis, and that is open up here at this part, so we need to make there 2 loops in and scale them in the z-axis, in the y-axis, so it is the point like that, and that one. Good, so we can in seconds open up that, but not yet. So we can delete these edges here. X, delete edges. So we have opened that up. So we close that part here. No, we bevel them simply to make that rounder. Such like that. Control B, bevel. That's enough. And then the down part here. We have no other chance, so we make it. Because nobody sees that later, so no problem at all. So that's it. The only thing that is this comes out there, so we have to bring them up in the old position like that. Good. It's open up, that is good, but we must close these spaces there, so that and that should be closed. On the other side too. And then we extrude that simply out. So extrude and bring that out. Good. That is it, nearly. This one should be grid filled, or with F. No, F don't works. So I must look what's wrong there. It is too much selected. So we deselect that part, then it should work, and it works. We go to wireframe mode and select the other type, and you see he marks that with, so disable that, and then you have the control back. So we have to close that here. With that. Then we need to bevel the complete edges around. So that one. And the whole other stuff too. So Control B and move. As less as possible. Because they ain't gonna work out. So make it on the other side too. So we get there, there, there. And Control B, move the mouse. Done. Then we need their shade smooth, object, shade smooth. Here you see the arrow. That is because it needs a shade flat. So we shade it as flat one. Good. all in all, there is a shading error, so we need there a second loop, and then we should recalculate the normals. So normals we calculate outside, and then we have one nice mesh. Good. We plug them till the other rib, bring it there, rotate Z 90 degrees. Oh, rotate Z. Oh, the language changed again. Rotate Z 90 degrees. Yeah, we have that. We plug that down under, and it should be bigger than that one. So it must be such like scale X like that, and bring that back to. Yeah, such like that. Maybe a little bit higher, like there, scale X, and then that sits. Good. Done that. I think this foot here is too big there. So normally it's better when we get this whole part here near. So when we take that whole part and move them more till there, but with background selection, then we have more the chance to set that part correctly. It's more like that. Then this one must be not that big, so we scale X and can set that to a little bit lower value. That makes sense there. Good, but it's for tank, don't forget that, so that must be fat one. File, save. So we have here this top part, and we see it only on one picture, so we make it like it is here. So we take that one, add mesh, then circle, 24 should be okay, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down. Good. We delete the half. B box selection, delete the words. Get this whole part scale Z. Then we take Shift D, the same one, and make them much flatter. So scale Z again, such like that. And then we delete that both words and close them at that point. F to close, get this whole thing in front. F to close that, then E to extrude, that should be big one, such like that. And then we bevel them, Control B and move. But think here can be a collide, so don't make that too much. We don't want that it collides. Good. Then we take that one too, and this one. Good. Done. Object shade smooth. Plug them on the other one at the top. It should be welded there normally, but we don't need to weld that. You can take a texture for such, or yeah, that works too. File, save. Good. We have done that side. So the back side is the other, like you see. And it's complicated. So I will look. We see the outer side. It's not that good. That means we must model them correctly. But I think they made it not that correct. Yeah, they have turned that so this side that we made looks out, the rest is hidden. So we don't need to make the back side. So we only make the foot, and then that was it. So we take their add mesh a cube, scale down, get the down face, and edit mode, face selection, and extrude scale that, then extrude again to bring that down, and that was it. We can select all, and no, not all, we deselect that ones with shift, hold it shift and right mouse button click. Then we control B bevel, and then we have that foot there, and the foot should be combined with the other stuff. So we bring that in front, then we look behind what we can do there, and we can bring here the top part more down and more up. So that means we can take that control plus and then simply move them up. But we don't see the back side, but I want to close it because it looks very weird when it's open. So F to close, and face shade flat. So that is it. That one must be smaller or that bigger. You can decide what you will make there. I make that simply scale Y and bring them more into, and that's it. Good. We have done that too. That's nice. But I see they have a cross into it. So I will make their cross too. So we scale X and Control R, make two loops in there with scale in the Y axis, and then we take the four faces there and extrude them upward. Then we have that look there. Good. We join that now all together. I hope the... oh no, the point's not there. Yeah, there they stand. Okay. So we join that first, and then we move that back to the screw heads. That they are a little bit into. Good. So we can... oh, that one must readjust. And it is far away. So it must be somewhere there and smaller. That one. Also back. And more up. Such like there. This whole line is not applied, I think, so we can move them incomplete, but then we should apply them and join that together. This stuff 2. That one that we should place there somewhere. Good. So once again, that, join. Good. This one here, incomplete, join. Now it should be completely one mesh. It's not. So we go back. That one isn't. That and that. Object, join. So now it's one mesh. Good. We grab it here to the side. And more to the others. Good. We have done that too. That's okay. File, save. Good. The other stuff is that here we can all move to the rest collection. So press M and click the rest collection. File, save as a new version number, 24 in this case. This part we must do also. So, how we start that? We start as simple as possible. So object, add mesh, the circle with 24 is okay. Scale down, rotate Y 90 degrees, edit mode with tap, then grid selection and extrude it one time, extrude scale, extrude another time, extrude scale again, back to the first one and extrude it down, extrude again and scale it up and extrude again. That's it. For sure you can bevel each edge, so maybe that one and such more. So F to close, Control B to move, but I think there can be really rough. So Control B and the other side. Done. Good. So that one is done. Here comes another one out, so we make that best directly. That one should come out there somewhere. Good. This part we can lean that later. That is not a problem. We want first make the base mesh. So that one needs a shade smooth object, shade smooth. That is halfway correct but not complete, so we need the loops in to get the shading errors away. But who cares? So we have the half balls as before, so we can take them from the other. So we take one of them with L, you can select that, Shift D, copy, P, separate the selection. Now there's a singular mesh object, set origin to geometry, brings the axis to the object, grab it, bring it there. So we have that once. Scale it a little down. Shift D, make another one. Shift D again. Make them a little bit smaller. And Shift D, another one, and another one. So we've done that. Bring that away. So we want to make that here. So we add mesh cube, scale down, and bring it in front. Scale in the y-axis. Make them all in all smaller. So scale X. Then we need a middle line to get it rounded top and bottom. So Control R, make another loop in there, scale them in the Z axis. And then we bevel this top and down edge. Control B, move and roll. Such like that. Good. We have to bevel also these 4 edges. Control B and move, but only little. Then this whole front part. Control B, only a little. Good. Then it should be smaller, so scale Y and shade smooth. That is done. We can scale them a little down, but they should be on the same height. So we must search for the other. I don't see it in the moment. And the others are there. Wow, that's far away. Good, so we bring them till the others. So on that part. Good. So we done that too. We need to make this one 2 times. File, save. Yeah, I stop the video here and we make the rest then next time. So see you in the next tutorial. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.